Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. The David Salt channel. I appreciate everybody coming back. Music stops if you don't have a chair. You are out. Everybody grab a seat. The show is episode 33. Dave, RC. There it is. There's 3 people in the house maybe tonight. Hopefully. We'll see. A lot of the same old things. Throwbacks. Stream. Let's get ready to do that. All right, get yourself a seat. Activated lights. You know, you gotta like that. Welcome to the After Dinner with Dave, episode 33. That's right. 32 was almost 32 days ago, as a matter of fact. So I appreciate everybody coming back. Thank you so much. You guys cannot hear me, it says. All right. Well, let's find out about that. All right. So we'll see what's going on here. Again, last time we tried this, it did not go well. But through these always not going well, I'm going to continue to roll with it and assume that it is recording. But looking at what I'm looking at here, it appears to be a bit choppy. So I apologize for that. I reset everything and went with basic defaults in the stream setting for both OBS and YouTube. So should be fine. After all my Dave tinkering, that seems to have messed stuff up. Most likely. So that's why I may have been having some problems from before. But thank you so much for everybody here. Big hand for everybody being here. Everybody that is here, I greatly appreciate it. And again, if the stream is jaggy, I apologize for that. So there's not the time to get jiggy with it. This is the time to get down to it. You may notice I've got a little bit of a newish background, newish, just because I rearranged some stuff. Still not exactly where I want everything, but hey, we move along one step at a time, one day at a time. That's what we do around here. So we'll see how this goes. So I appreciate everybody being here. It looks like we have, well, it's not even giving me my concurrent viewers at this point. So I don't know what, if anything, you guys can hear. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna scroll down real quick. You guys let me know. I'm gonna scroll down to the very bottom. Dave has 2 mics going. Okay, that is totally possible. Let me do this. Let's see if that helps a little bit. Turned off my other mic, which is the mic which controls the sound for the applause. As you can hear, it's not as loud as it was before, but hopefully, maybe now that I've turned that off, maybe the stream will go fine. So we'll see. Stick around and find out. Yes, I did have another mic open. I just turned it off, so please let me know if that solves the problem, and hopefully it'll also make this stream go better. That is a Walmart microphone that I'm using underneath the table with a Soundcore Bluetooth type speaker that's underneath the table as well. As a matter of fact, instead I have the microphone on. Here we go. So anyway, these things are pretty cool. If you've never tried these before, these are the Flare 2 Soundcore units, and they're pretty dang sweet. What I'll do is I'll just sit it over here on the table so that we can get that updated sound. Oh, okay. We'll just do that. That is sure loud enough. All right. So anyway, the cool thing about these is that you can actually link 100 of these together. That's something to think about. I got that at Walmart. Hate that place, but there you go. Another Walmart thing I'm gonna do. So anyway, thank you again for everybody for being here. I need to go over my show notes. As you can see in the background, I'm at 825, which is pretty amazing because when I was changing the numbers today, the last set of numbers was 788. So, hey, thank you so much for everybody subscribing. If there's anybody new in the house, we will find out about that here in a second. As a matter of fact, let's do that, and we're going to get into that. My screen is showing the chat just yet, so hopefully that'll pop in a second. If not, we will get away from that and just get a little bit more comfortable. I'll just go over the chat. Snafu number, I don't know what number we're on at this point. I've lost count. But yeah, the chat was working great all day. I took Jeff in Lower Alabama's suggestion to continue to stream test all day long, which I did. Does that make a difference at showtime? No, it does not. No, it does not. Okay, now I'm starting to show concurrent viewers. I'm at 3. However, with 12 likes. So looks like maybe YouTube might be catching up. So again, thank you everybody for being here, all 3 of you. I know there's more than 3. Speaking of that, let's get into that. So Shadow Ops, thank you so much. So just so you know, as far up as I can scroll, I'm at Shadow Ops and we're back comment. Dwan Smith RC, good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Randy Butterfield, there we go. Mr. 650 winner. Thank you so much, Randy, for being here. I appreciate you being here, sir. Thank you so much. Let's all give Dave a big hand. Yep. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yep. And Mom's in the house as well. Thank you. Yep. Thank you for giving her a shout out. Everybody give Mom a thumbs up and a couple of flower emojis for her being in the shout out. And then in the hoose, promote us. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for your video that you sent me. Pretty sweet. As a matter of fact, we'll touch base on that here later on as well. So thank you so much for being here. EQRC, thank you so much. Greatly appreciate seeing you. Hopefully everybody can hear me. As of this point, it looks like everything's going well, but we'll see. You may have noticed I've moved my monitor. I actually have my Roku 32-inch TV sitting off to the side over there. So I'm watching the OBS in big screen, but I'm watching the YouTube here on the thing. So it looks like, that's what it looks like. Trying to free up some space over here with my reimagining of what's going on here. So what else we got? So there is my mom. Hey, there we go. And Promotus shouted out with the rose. Thank you so much, Promotus, for that. And Jeff in Lower Alabama, speak of the devil, there he is. Tony Spears, thank you, sir. I appreciate you being here. I'll be looking forward to seeing you next month. And who else we got in here? Usual suspects. Oh, what is that? Do I see an aerospace mat? I do see an aerospace mat. Oh, that's an applause. Everybody, give Matt an applause. He must have gotten himself back on that school Wi-Fi. So yeah, man, thanks. I appreciate it. And you're in Washington State, I think, or somewhere over there, and you can't fly because of the rain. So no shocker there, based on where you live. So yep, so thank you so much for that. So I appreciate that. So yeah, got some usual suspects. Victor, EDF, Jets, RC Jeffs, thank you much for being in here, sir. I appreciate that. ARG Vision, thank you for being here as well. Thank you, I greatly appreciate that. DIY cannot hear you. That was earlier, so hopefully you guys can hear me now. I'm going to kind of scroll through here a little quick. Shadow Ops says Susan will make a Reckham show up. I'll make sure to let her know. Apparently she has got ex-boyfriend issues. We'll leave it at that. I'm not involved, just so you know. That's something she's got going on. Poor thing. Anyway, so who else we got up in here? JCB ARG's ARG Vision, and then Jeff in Lower Alabama. Let me go ahead and hit this scroll thing. It does look like I may be running a little slow there. And then Matt M. Jerry Willifong, how you doing, sir? Good to see you, Pilot Jerry. Good to see you, sir. Thanks so much for being in here. I saw that you just subscribed to my channel the other day, so thank you so much for that. And give you one of those as well. Matt M., this actually comes into one of my rant items, so bear with me a second. So we'll be doing bingo here after a while, of course. It wouldn't be the David Yourself show without some bingo. But anyway, speaking of bingo, so last time I mailed out packages, I think I mailed out 4 things, right? I used the kiosk. The line was long. I used the kiosk, get my pay for my postage, stick it on there, drop it in the box, bada bing. Rich Moore got returned. So Matt, there's yours. Kenny, yours also got returned. Yours got returned 3 days ago. I shipped this out over a month ago. Postage due, it says. I used the freaking kiosk. Postage due. I used the kiosk. Kenny, it looks like they actually sent yours all the way to where you live and then turned around and sent it back. And now I owe them another $3.10 for all that. What the Whatty McWhat is going on with our U.S. postal system? What? I'm surprised they haven't moved it to a point where you can just have your ATM card on file with them just like you would with anybody else. And then when these situations come up, they can alert you via email or text, and then you can just shoot them the 32 cents you might owe them. But this is ridiculous. I was going to go to the post office yesterday and return these and figure out what the deal was, but I thought I'd wait till the show. So they'll go out again, and they'll go out with whoever our bingo winners are for this evening. And we'll find out about those shortly. How shortly, I'm not exactly sure, but we will find out. Bingo! Oh, apparently it's right now. It's bingo time, everybody. That's right. Time for bingo. Drink of the show, by the way, and I'm drinking it out of a reused Powerade bottle, because why buy another plastic bottle when I already have one? I can just wash it out. This is Milo's Lemonade Team. Nobody makes an Arnold Palmer like Milo's. Thank you, Milo's. But you see, there's no label. I'm not promoting them until they promote me. Booyah. So if you're holding, now's the time to turn it up. Can't really do the alcohol thing with the meds that I currently have on, so that sucks. But it is what it is. I only drink one time a week as it is. It's during the show. So letting go one time is not a go. I guess I should preface this by getting into the actual bingo list. I did not change the bingo list from before, so here's the bingo list. Hey, at least that popped up. Nice. So I did not change the bingo list from before. So if you do not see your name on the bingo list and you think that you would like to be on the bingo list, because you're going to be in the stream pretty frequently, because you got to be here to win bingo, then please let me know. Send me a little shout out in the chat, or send me a shout out at my Gmail address, which is the daveityourselfchannel@gmail.com, which scrolls across the bottom of the screen all throughout the show. So take a look at that. Everybody get a good shot. Screenshot it if you want while we've got it up. I'll give you another 10 seconds to do that. That way you can refer to it. That's what you want to do, is give that a screenshot, Reno. All right. Now we're going to get ready to move to bingo cam in 3 and 2 and 1. Yeah, okay, now you can see we got bingo cam. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. I don't know if you can see the lights, but the bingo box, well, you can't see the bingo box, but the bingo box is overflowing. I can't shut the lid. Granted, there are some larger items in there, but it's overflowing, and the LED lights are barely doing a job over there. But and you can sort of barely see it from behind the wheel here, but you know, it makes a nice backdrop. That is literally one of the original Dave It Yourself items right there. That poster board. As a matter of fact, I had to box tape the letters on. They were curling and falling off. So anyway, here we go. Hopefully everybody screenshotted that call. Usual rules apply here. Now, if you're new to the show, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. If you're one of my old, long standbys, likes to show up, Mike SSI, speaking of that, hey, you doing, sir? Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. And so if you happen to be new to the show, the way this works is normally do bingo probably 3 times a show. If for some reason a ball just goes flying out when it's not in the middle of a roll or something like that, that will be an extra ball. So there at least 3, could be more. Who knows? I'm getting a little better at this roll thing, so at least 3. So let's try this. And I'm looking at the screen right now, and it does look like I may be a little frozen up there. So again, I apologize if that's the case. I'm assuming everybody can hear me and everything's working okay-ish, because I don't see any comments in the stream currently that say that otherwise. So everybody, let's get ready for bingo. That's right. All right, here we go. Now I'm going to give it the old smooth roll. We have ourselves a contestant. All right, here we go. All right. Put on the old glassiosos. All right. All right, you know what? I've already rolled it, so it's going to kind of mess it up. But I know Shadow Ops loves the Magic Dave It Yourself 8-ball. So let's see what it says. Will we have, let's just say, will we have 3 winners tonight? 3 in-the-house winners. And it says, very doubtful. Alrighty. Well, let's find out. First ball is N a 39. N 39 is, that's right, it is Eric D. Johnson 74. Am I right? Before I shout it out more times. N39. N39, Eric T. Johnson 74. Yep, I do have a habit of just yelling out numbers or yelling out names even after I've looked at the number. So anyway, I do believe that that's Eric D. Johnson. So Eric D. Johnson 74. Are you in the house, sir? I know that you do tend to frequent the show sometimes, and I know you comment on my videos. So what are the chances you are on here? Anybody see old Mr. 74? Where's he at? I don't see him on here. Nope. All right. Well, we will give him the obligatory 60 seconds or so. Hit the old stopwatch. Ziggity boop. All right, so 60 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and drop my stars up in this mofo. Maybe. That's the plan. Whether it works or not. Okay. Spin it again. Oh, yeah, Jeff. You know we will, my friend. You know we will. All right. Well, no Eric Johnson. Hey, it's GB Linden in the house. Hey, GB. Hey, you are. Good to see you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. We just rolled Eric D. Johnson 74. He is a no-show. That's all I'm going to say about that. All right. So let me get into the old show notes, because as you can see, I got quite a few notes tonight. One thing to kind of tone it down just a slight bit. As a matter of fact, I don't even know that he's in the stream yet. Oh, there he is. Yes, sir. Hey, Tug Hill. Good to see you, sir. Just about to give you a shout out, sir. I wanted to give you my condolences about your brother, sir. Sorry about that. Great guy. I'm glad I got a chance to meet him. So my condolences for you on that as well. And I know you've heard it before, but probably sorry about that, sir. Hope you're doing all right. I know that based on the comments you've left in my videos, it sounds like you're doing okay. So I hope that is the case, sir. Speaking of folks, anybody heard about Dave's RC? I haven't heard. I heard somebody kind of mention it the other night on Ryan's stream, but I never got an answer out of that. So if anybody happens to know what's up with the old Dave's RC, give me a shiggity shout. Especially you, Shadow, if you're still in the house, you might have a better idea. If it's, something he doesn't want out, you don't have to give us the deets. Just let us know whether he's okay or not. How's that? So let's see. So talked about that. So I wanted to throw out there and give you guys, ask a question about the 360 video that I put out on that Night Radian, my American Blue Star version with landing gear on it. Anyway, see who happened to watch that video, and if you did watch it, did you watch it on a computer where you could use the mouse to scroll around the camera, or did you watch it on a mobile device where you had to like tilt your camera to move it around? And then let me know what you thought about that video. If you did watch it, let me know whether or not how you watched it. That was kind of a little video that I put out there for old Aerospace Matt, because Aerospace Matt loved the last video I had like that on my channel with the original flight test Night Radian. So I kind of threw that one out there for him, but it was basically just the uncut footage from the video beforehand. So I threw that out there. So I hope you guys like that. And if so, I've got that Insta360 One X is a great camera to put on top of larger planes or planes that have a lot of lift like that one does, because of that feature that you can do that. Plus, I have a hey, Brian Ford, good to see you, sir. Yes, sir, I am back on. Thank you so much for being here, mate, from across the pond. Everybody give Brian Ford a shout out. Brian, give us a shout out what time it is where you are too. I always love to know what time it is. I think you're 4 hours ahead of us or something, or is it long? Or is it more than that? Maybe Lyndon Stewart in Ghana is 4 hours ahead or something. Anyway, nonetheless, it'd be interesting to know. Just for a refresher. But yeah, so that Insta360 One X is a pretty cool camera. Plus, it also has a separate GPS remote sensor. Excuse me. Where you can put it in the plane as well, and then you can also, after in post-production, put on the speed, the GPS, the slope, the angle, all that kind of stuff right on the screen. So that's a pretty cool camera. So if you guys happen to like that type of video and you want to see more like stuff like that on my channel, let me know, because I'd love to do it. Matter of fact, I may do some of that at the Bigfoot event in Alabama, which is actually one of the things on my list. So let me go over that. I may lighten up my screen a bit so I can see what I got here. So let's see here. So yeah, the Bigfoot event. Wanted to know who's going. Who is going to the Bigfoot event? I would love to know who, in fact, is going to be going to that event. I am going. I'm going to be going and going to be doing the Brad Lindenberger Pay It Forward RC thing. I have a plane still in a box, crate box. As a matter of fact, you might see a couple of crate boxes back here, one FMS, one Horizon plane. One of those is going to the Bigfoot. Well, they're probably both going, but one of them I'm going to give away. And then also I've got something else that I'm going to be giving away, which you guys may not have ever seen this before, but some of my Dave It Yourselfery, which actually we have a new segment tonight called Let's Dave It Yourself. So I'm going to go over some things tonight that are just normal things that I have daved it myself that it just seemed normal to me, but you guys might look at it and be like, what the hell? So I'm going to share it. What the heck, right? First things first, you may have seen my my DX8 box, which is just a plastic ammo box that you get like Bass Pro Shop. Nothing fancy, but it does hold not only the controller, but a ton of other stuff. But one of the things I wanted to show you was my other ammo box, which is this one. And this is a cool little box because it has my batteries in it. Great battery box. And I got one of these things at a golf event, so it has like tools in it. But there you go. So you might notice I have a little stack of them back here. That's right, because I'm going to be giving some away at the Bigfoot event. Hang on, let me show you what could be in there. Now, if you happen to be at the Bigfoot event, I'm going to be giving away a plane, but we're going to be doing some bingo. Don't know that I'll do the balls just because I don't want to lose one out there, but maybe do that wheel of names thing that Jeff and those guys use, because that seems pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm going to be giving them away. They're going to have stuff in them. Could be stuff just like what's in here. And let's take a look. Hey, let's look see what could be in your box should you show up to the Bigfoot event and win and Dave It Yourself bingo. So here we go. Oh, first thing out. Look at this. Whoopee cushion. How could this not be a great event and an RC event? A great thing in an RC event. That's fantastic. First aid kit in case somebody punches you after you use the whoopee cushion on them. Finger lights. That's right. For some immediate red, green, and white light on a plane in case you need that. Solitary glue stick. Gorilla glue, though. Paper tape. Dual pack. What else? The Atlanta Hobby multi-tool. Everybody likes that. Gummy bears. Dave It Yourself decals. Of course. What is this? Oh, servo tester. What? An actual thing that isn't junk? That's right. Second non-junk item. That's right. Servo alarm. Or I'm sorry, LiPo alarm. And since it's going to be getting cold soon, the best gloves you can use with a controller. So anyway, there you go. That's got to be at least 25 cents worth of stuff. No, that's got to be closer. That's got to be closer to a couple bucks. But anyway, if you're coming to the Bigfoot event, or you weren't, but now that you've seen this prize bucket, now you're booking your trip. Just know you could, in fact, win a really sweet battery box thing-a-ma-do that has stuff already in it. All right, so there you go. And of course, my decals are brought to you by Sticker Wrap. That's right. You got the clear one, and you got the 3D hologram job from Sticker Wrap. They did not support me with this video. I'm supporting them by buying their decals. So make sure you stick around for that, and make sure that you show up at that Bigfoot event. So let me know. Let's try back into that stream. Let's try to see if this stream thing works again. See if that chat works this time. Or is it just a black screen again? Nope, it's just a black screen. All right. We're not even going to mess with it. All right, so let's get up into that chat some more, see who we got. I'm going to scroll back up and get back to where we were. All right, so Mike, SSI, how you doing, sir? We said hello to EQ and Brian Ford and Aerospace Matt. And let's see, and Brian Ford in the house. Who else happens to be in here? If you guys haven't had a chance to give this video a thumbs up, please do. Or if there's something you don't like about it, you want to give it a thumbs down, how about let me know first? Now's the time to turn it up. All right. So who else we got? Where's the event? It is at the Birmingham RC Air Association field. You can touch base with old Scott Settle on that. Or look them up on Facebook, Birmingham RC Association. And check it out. It's like the October 22nd through the 24th, Friday through Sunday. So it ought to be a pretty fun time. That is probably one of the nicest fields I've been to in a long time. And I've been there. I was there a couple months ago, and they've done a crap load of work to it since. So it ought to be mind-blowing, I'm pretty sure. Those guys are working pretty hard over there. I know Tony's working hard over there. I know Scott's working hard over there. All those guys they've got over there are working hard. Well, all the guys that aren't the really, really old guys over there. Just because they don't need to work. They've already done their work. That's the great thing about being really, really older in your retired years. You're done. All right, so let's see. So Brian Ford and Jeff. Okay, great. So some more of the other things I wanted to go over. Let me take a look at my note list. There's a couple other things. Jeff had made a comment the other night about sweet tea or something. He doesn't like sweet tea over in Alabama, which is interesting because he lives in Alabama, kind of like in Georgia here. Like when you ask for sweet tea, they bring you the pitcher, and then if you're like in a place where you need syrup, you ask for the syrup, they hand you the sweet tea pitcher. It's the same stuff here in Georgia. That's why I go with Milo's, because it's not too sweet and it's just right. So there's that. Let's see. Oh, I also want to play another little game with you guys. So this will be something that you'd probably have to involve yourself in email on, but it could pay off for you here in the short run. But it's the little thing I'm calling Catch Me If You Can. Now, I make a lot of goofy faces. There's one right there. So this Catch Me If You Can thing, it's going to be a community vote type thing, and we're going to take the top 5, okay? But I want you to, any of my videos you see my face in, me making some sort of thing, screenshot the weirdest face I'm making. Could be, there's one right there you could use. All right. Screenshot the weirdest face I'm making. Post it to either the Pilot Ryan's Facebook thing or anywhere on Facebook, or just email it to me and I'll put it on my show. We're going to vote on the top 5 funniest faces I'm making in a screenshot. And from there, those top 5, we're going to have some sort of little fun contest, kind of like one of my big giveaway prize contests. Something just as ridiculous as that. And then the gift will probably be something about halfway as great as one of those things. So it's going to be called Catch Me If You Can. So if you happen to send me an email, just, Catch Me If You Can in the title. But wherever you get the screenshot from, here's the caveat. Wherever you get the screenshot from, let me know. Hey, episode, this video, screenshot, copy, paste title, whatever. Once you've taken a video or shot from that video is off limits to everybody else. All right. So the first person to take a screenshot from that video is off limits to everybody else. And if you send me a shot from the same, maybe we're making a lot of weird faces in one video, just like this one, only one person can claim this video. Then from there, if you claim the same video, I'm going to have to try again. And they have to try to find another video with me making weird faces in it. And you can just scroll through and find out where I'm, because I put my face on there throughout my videos. So it's called Catch Me If You Can. And then we're going to do that we're going to have that end before the end of October. And we'll give a big prize away for that. Unless for some reason 1,000 hits before then we'll be giving away 2 huge prizes. We'll work that out earlier, but it's called Catch Me If You Can. It's a little side thing. Anytime you're watching my videos, you will see me make a weird face, screenshot it, crop it, or screenshot it and show me what video you're watching, whatever. Shoot it to me, and then we're gonna vote on those. And then there'll be one winner for the big prize. That way you don't have to do anything other than just watch my videos and screenshot the stuff. So it shouldn't be too tough. Also, I have the 1,000 sub hunt is still on the way. So with this particular 1,000 sub hunt, as I mentioned before, we're looking to, I'm looking to raise money. I'm raising money regardless whether you guys help me raising money or not. And I'm a little short only because I haven't been in here, but I still got my 20 in here from before. So from when I was at 750 to 1,000, I'm going to be putting $1 in this jar every time I get a new sub. So at this point, from 758, 25, now I'm $75. I got to put another $55 in here. So what's going to happen is even if nobody else donates any money, which is totally fine, at the end of that, by the Christmas time, hopefully once I hit 1,000, I'll have $250. I'll have 5 $25 gift cards to give to 5 local breast cancer survivors. And then from there, I'll do a little video montage of them receiving those gifts, because even though it's small, just to get something like that, not knowing that it's coming, I just think that'd be awesome. So I think it would be neat to make somebody's day, their 5 ladies' days. I think that'd be great. So, and that doesn't, breast cancer doesn't stop it. It started at a certain age. All women, even men, have the ability to get it. So it is what it is. It's insidious as it gets. So nonetheless, that's what we're going to do. And also with the October, I'm going to be having a new reveal coming out of another customization that I'm going to be doing. Most of my pilot friends aren't going to be too pumped about that. Because it's not a plane, but I will be doing a customization that I'm going to be revealing for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month as well. Because this month is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and I just ordered from the Ozzy Man. If you guys ever watch Ozzy Man, I just ordered one of his F Cancer shirts, so I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to get that in, because I'll be wearing that during my stream. Let me tell you, no doubt. So anyway, so I just want to let you guys know about that, and just a little heads up. I'm not going to do much more than that. I'm not going to pander too much more about that. You guys know what's going on. But the bonus is, if for some reason we do hit 1,000 subscribers before Christmas, then I'll be looking to cut this hair, shave it off, and with the assistance of a drone. All right, so FAA acceptable, I believe. Still looking into that. Still waiting on some emails. But yeah, so we're gonna be shaving my head off. Now, another thing I've been doing is whether or not you guys can gonna send me an email or whatnot with regards to whether or not you want to see mullet, whether or not you want to see bald head, or whether or not you want to see something else. So what we're going to do is going to give you the opportunity to not have to necessarily send me an email on that. Go ahead and send me a chat up in the comments right now with regards to what you prefer to see, and we're going to get ourselves a little tally per show from going on out. All right, so go ahead and put some of those in the comments, whether you'd like to see mullet, bald, or other, and then after other, put in what you'd like to see. All right, so we're going to give you a couple minutes to do that. Bingo! Oh, wait a second. You guys might have to wait a second because it looks like it is bingo time, and I'm ready for some of that as well. So, all right, everybody, forget what I just said. Oh, don't forget it. Go back to it when you get time. But right now, it is time for bingo. So let's get back into that bingo list. Let's let you guys take a look at that so you can see your names on the list. Screenshot this bad boy for yourselves because we're not going to hang around too much longer on this one. Rat Tail. GB Linden says Rat Tail. I'm liking that. Come on now, GB. You know I'm liking that. All right. So get that screenshot up on there. Let's go ahead and get into that bingo cam. And let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. All right. Let's give it a firm jostling. Let's see, my screen might be buffered a bit, so I apologize. But again, just like last time when I watched the screen go blank, apparently I was still on, so I'm just going to keep going. All right, so here we go. Here we go. Oh, we got one. Here we go. Boo! Saki. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oh! Son of a dorks. All right. Well, I got one of the... Oh, found it. All right, but since that fell on the floor, I'm going to put that aside. All right? I don't want somebody to think that I was doing some sort of weird pickup. Not that you guys would think that, but still. Let's just pull another one. We'll use that as the backup ball in case we get 3 zeros. All right, who we got? Who we got? All right. We are looking at G47. That's right, it's G47. Who's G47? G47 is Randy Butterfield. My goodness, McGracious pants. Randy Butterfield, you are a winner McWinterton. You are chasing Barry for the biggest winner on... As a matter of fact, you may have just beat Barry because you won the 650 gift. So you've won like multiple bingos. You won the 650 gift. See, now if I would have picked that one that I picked up off the ground and called that, oh, you guys would be like, oh, bullshit. So I didn't do that. That was legit. Randy Butterfield, congratulations yet again, my friend. You are yet again a winner on the Day for Yourself channel. Randy, goodness gracious. I'm getting to the point where I don't even know how to get you out of the bucket. All right, let me see what I can find. All right, Randy. I got you here. I got you. I know you got grandkids. I know you're the kind of guy that probably make these work. So, Randy, you, my friend, are going to get yourself your very own set of whistle bombs. That's right, Randy. I'm going to send you 2 whistle bombs, and these things have 2 whistles per bomb. So if you'd prefer to just have the whistles to put on your planes and not the bombs, you let me know. But these things, you're going to get yourself 2 drop bombs to put on a plane or just have them hang on to look cool or whatever. This is what you're getting. I know I hadn't sent you these yet, so you're getting them now. So, Randy Butterfield, yet another channel. Oh my gosh, Randy. What a huge winner. Huge winner. All right, so we're going to do the bombs for Randy. So let me know if you like that, Randy. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to Randy. All right, so we'll just set those off to the side. Oh my gosh, so funny, so funny. All right, Randy, you are on a roll. Yep, you officially have taken Barry Campbell's place, I believe, as far as the biggest winner. Oh, well, congratulations to you, sir. Now, I do have another little segment, something new for you. It's called Let's Dave It Yourself. That's right. It's called Let's Dave It Yourself. And what I'm going to do here is, I'm going to move this and this, since these things are going to be in the way. These are the things you realize after you start the show. All right, so some Dave It Yourself things. I had a question about this last time, so I wanted to bring some stuff up. One, we talked about this before about how, where you get your lights and things like that. Normally I order these easy light things, which you've seen on my channel before, and some people have even won these on my channel. There's nothing in here right now. But keep these containers. They make great containers. Check it out. Got all my little 1-cell batteries up in that mofo. I got all the batteries for my Rise Tello drone in these little mofos. Look at these. You want to keep those around. So keep that kind of stuff around. So something to think about. But also, here's another great idea for lights. This is a light that goes on a bicycle. It actually clips onto the spokes. All right, but check out these little lights. They're light, as all get out. No pun intended. But they're rechargeable and they're LEDs. Okay, so here's what they offer. So you got this, then you got this, you got this, you got solid, and then it just cycles back through. All right. Now, when I've looked on these on eBay and places like that, you can usually find the white ones and the red ones, which takes care of two things. But then they go blue. They don't go green. I haven't seen these in green, which would be absolutely amazing because these things are all of about $6. And I think these easy lights are like $30 for a 3-pack, so they're $10 a piece. So these things are super cool. A little bit bigger than the easy lights, but not much. And like I said, dual purpose. You can put them on your bicycle spokes if you want to. So that's something else that I do. So you want cool lights, easy lights that aren't these easy lights. They're a little bit cheaper. Bicycle related items because they're small, they're light, they're waterproof, of course. They're normally rechargeable. Something to think about. Something else that I thought about. Now I have the Insta360 Go, but I actually have two of them. So here's an old glasses case. Just keep them inside. Hard case. Don't have to worry about the cameras, right? What else? Oh, yeah. Little black hair ties that the ladies use on their hair. Okay. Great way to roll up your cords and stick them on the handle of your glue gun. So something to think about there. These things usually come in like 100 or 50 or something like that. You can get them anywhere. Usually you can get them at the checkout line because it's one of those last camera. This 5, okay. Got touch screen on it. It was like matched the GoPro 7 or 8 back in the day. Cool thing about it though is it has the screw mount. So what I did is I just took my Horizon hobby hat, screw mount. Okay. Now to set it flush, I went ahead and put 2 big blobs of hot glue on there, and then set it on the hat and let them kind of form to the brim because I bend my brims down a little bit. And then screw the hat in, and now those little foot pads for the hot glue hold it in place. There you go. They don't stick to the hat, so booyah bop. There you go. There's my hat cam. All right. Something else I want to show you, which I didn't bring my run cam in, but run cam mounts. Okay. Cool thing about these things is this little thing comes out, so you can technically hot glue and paper tape this little plug onto anything you might need. But here's one of those yard stakes you'd use for like lights at Christmas. Here's a cool thing about that. Happens to be the same size, so if you want to put a run cam out in the middle of the field, have a plane fly by it or a car run by it or something, these little yard stakes you get, they usually put like, the little laser beam lights that shoot stars on your house at Christmas or whatever. Yeah. If it has that little thing, just know it's the right size. So you can just stick that anywhere. Stick them in your grass or whatever. You don't have to worry about your camera necessarily falling over or anything like that. So you got that. But the pizza of resistance is the one that I get the most comments about. And now that I have my DX8 back, I'm going to show you. And what's the one I get the comment about? Dave, how do you mount your phone on your DX8? Well, my friends, I'm going to show you today. Now that I got my DX8 back. So, here's what I basically have worked up. All right. Little thing I'm going to do goes here. And then this thing screws in here. All right. So this is basically the thing I'm going to do itself. And if you've ever gotten yourself a GoPro or any sort of action camera kit, it most likely has the handlebar mount for a bicycle in it. Okay. Clamps on like that. Then from there, I had just a regular adjustable mount here. Okay. So you're looking for this part. If you've seen these in your GoPro kits, this is the part you're looking for. You didn't know what to do with it. I'm about to show you what to do with it. Then I bought a Gorilla stand, Gorilla Pod, which unfortunately it's broken at the top now, but it looked like this. Okay. Which unscrewed from the top, the screw's broken out. Okay. So then you have this, you can hold your phone horizontal or vertical, whatever. Okay. And since I have the screw mount here, it can screw right on top. All right. So to do it, a couple of ways to do it. The DX8 does have some screws right here, so you can just take that out. And I do have my power driver, so we'll take a look at that. But this is how I get all my hat cam is what I run for B footage at all times, because you're always pretty much looking at your plane. And if you're not, you see it in the footage. And, oh, is that oh, that's a different screw. Let me get out my tool bag. But the camera on having the phone on your controller allows you to zoom in, allows you to see it. All you really have to do is follow the plane with your controller. Helps out tremendously. All right, so let's see if this is the right side. If not, you'll get the point. No, that's not the right size. All right. Let me see if I can just put it on here backwards like this. Yeah, we can. There we go. All right, I didn't need a screwdriver. So there you go. You just mount it on the back. Screw it on site. Get the mount. Screw it on. And then turn it backwards. And this particular mount happens to have, there you go. There you go. That's how I got my phone controller on my DX8. All right. And then when I'm flying, now here, this actually has this facing backwards. So what I've actually done normally is take this off, because I always have my phone in horizontal mode. Take this off. Put this on only. There we go. And that's normally what you'll see. Just like that. So there you go. You want to put your phone on your controller? There you go. Zubbing. That's how that works, folks. Nope. Sorry, don't have a screw type, but you get the point. That's how I do it. And then I just follow the plane when I'm flying. So if you're a belly flyer, controller's always got to be on your belly. It may not be the best thing for you unless you really can angle that thing up. But if you don't mind following your plane, there you go. That's how I do that. So that's how I do that. That's the one I get the most calls about. How do you put the controller on there? All right. So where else were we? Let's get back into that chickadee chat some. See who's up still in here. That it was that fell. What number was it that fell? Did I have a number fall? What was it? Oh, the number that fell? Oh, why? You guys want to get into that? Bingo! Bingo again? All right. Let's find out. I don't mind checking it out. All right, let's see what the bingo cam. All right, see what we got here. I don't mind doing a little extra bingo. We got ourselves 069. I know who this is. I know who this is, and he's never won on the channel before. And I know it is because when I gave it to him, I just thought it was funny. So 069 is Hamilton's Hanger. That's right. But is Che in the house? I'd love to give Che some stuff. Whoops, wrong one. Whoops. Push the wrong buttons. Is Che in the house? I doubt Che's in the house. He's been pretty busy lately. Oh man, but the prize bucket is perfect for Che though. He's got a house full of kids over there. He's got more on the way. The prize bucket is perfect for Che. So Che, are you in the hoose? Oh, I don't think so. All right, we'll give him the obligatory 60 seconds, which I said that last time, and my timer's been going this whole time. It says I've been doing that for 30 minutes. All right, so far, just the one winner. The 8-ball was all over it. All right, what else we got going on? I have some other fun stuff. Did we do all the Dave It Yourself stuff? I think so. Yep. I think so. Hopefully you guys got something out of that. Let's see. Dave It Yourself, how's your health, buddy? Shadow, it's doing all right, sir. But I've never done like to the point where you're sick to the point where you have to be out of work for a long period of time. I've never done that. So when I got out of the hospital kind of thing, I was at work like 4 days later just because I didn't know any better. Well, going back to work last week, and the meds they have me on, I'm still crushing the actual production of what I'm supposed to be doing, but the quality sucks because the stuff that they're giving me is giving me like ADD symptoms and stuff, and I'm putting words in places that aren't there, and it's ridiculous. Anyway, they grade us on everything we damn say, so every time I make an error, my anxiety is so anyway, nonetheless, it's okay, man. But we're going to be working on trying to get some ADA, some leave, because I need to let those meds that they got me on kind of actually work themselves out and try to get themselves settled so I know what to expect. Because right now, going to the bathroom a ton and, just thoughts, just weird, just stuff I've never had to deal with before. So it's okay. So it's plugging along, sir. Thank you for asking. I'm here doing a show, right? The show must go on, and if I got enough strength to do this, I'm going to put a show on. So Jerry, what do you got going on there? Air fryer for chicken nuggets and French fries. Oh, God, I love an air fryer. I use my air fryer for everything. As a matter of fact, I'm using a rice cooker right now to cook a pot roast. Booyah. So I'll be eating good after this show. No doot. Just set my phone mount on my headband. Yep, that's not bad. The reason I didn't do that myself is sometimes phones are a little bit heavier, so the hat thing, pull your head down. After a while, trust me, I've done it. After a while, the back of your neck will start to hurt. This camera isn't very heavy, so I don't mind putting that there. I can tell it's on there, but it doesn't hurt after a while. But the reason I like to put it on the controller is just so that you can still see the screen, and while it's there, you can do the whole pinch zoom kind of thing if you get, if you're flying by. So you have a little bit more control over it there, where this particular camera, just turn it on, let it roll, and then use it for B footage in the background. Because there's plenty of times I've crashed a plane, and of course controller immediately goes down, or whatever. But hat cam's still looking at what I'm looking at. So sometimes you'll see me having to throw that stuff in there. But yeah, anything that works for you works great. I've tried it all. It is what it is. What else did I not bring that little plane? Oh yeah. So I was talking about the Insta360 Go's. You guys have seen some of my recent videos here. Here's the Go 2. The reason I like that Insta360 Go camera, and you can ask Kyler, who just won one of these as well. But the reason I like this little camera, it's a 20-gram camera, okay? And it's magnetic, which is really cool. So this is the camera itself. It's super tiny. But how often can you look at a plane like this and say, I want to throw a camera on that other than FPV? This thing ain't lifting no run cam. I know it'll lift an SQ11 or an SQ12, maybe. But the SQ11 I know it'll lift. But you know what else I know it'll lift? This thing right here. And it's already got the little FPV hole right here for to get the wire out. So you just make a little hole, a little bigger, plug it in right there. Now you're going to get some camera footage from a dang Cub UMX. So this is one of the reasons I like this. One of the reasons why I kind of dedicated my channel to doing those types of videos where you got cameras on planes, just because you don't see enough of that. So spread the word, get yourself a camera. Now you may notice on my Cub, since we were talking about some Dave It Yourself things, you might notice that my landing gear, you don't see through my landing gear here. Because I have paper tape and hot glued it. That's right, folks. Doesn't add much weight, but it does make the landing gear. Yeah, let's do it like this. It does make the landing gear where it doesn't dig into the foam should you come down with a heavier landing. And since I'm going to have 20 grams of camera on here, I certainly don't want the skirts to dig into the foam. So a little bead of hot glue in between there, wrap it in paper tape, use the hot glue gun tip to just melt the glue through the tape. And there you go. I got a couple of nice stiff landing gear I'm not going to have to worry about. And if this tail wheel's pretty good, but on the Cub, it's ridiculous. And on the UMX Timber and Turbo Timber, it's ridiculous. But paper tape and hot glue this little bad boy too. Put a little triangle piece of paper tape on there and hot glue it. It won't move. But here it's good. But yeah, so there you go. Another little Dave it yourself free. So I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, there we go. All right, so what are we talking about over here in the chat? What am I missing out on? And we're going to go with concurrent viewers and likes again if you're new to the channel. Right now we're at 13 concurrent viewers, but 15 likes. In the past, I was trying to see if we could match concurrent viewers and likes, but what we're going to do is peak viewers now and likes. And if we happen to have 15 peak viewers and 15 likes at the end of this show, I'm going to screenshot it, and everybody in this stream will win a prize from Dave yourself. So yeah, that's just the way it goes on the show. All right, so let's see. Somebody just said they had to go. Oh no, somebody had to go. I hate to hear that. Better living through chemistry. Hope you continue to do better, Randy says. Yes, sir. Better living through chemistry, I guess. I think probably Wild Bill has the right the right remedy though. Let's see here. Who else said what? Congrats on the new Grand RH. Yep. I have 2 run cams as of tomorrow. Oh, nice. Yep, Jerry, nice. Yeah, run cam on the hat is perfect. Those things are nice and light. That run cam makes a really neat, I don't know if you've seen it, but it makes a really neat FPV conversion. There's some really cool YouTube videos on about that, the run cam 2. Jerry, you getting the regular run cam 2 or are you going with the run cam 2 4K? Because to be honest with you, I think the run cam 2 is just fine. So, yeah. But yeah, I don't know what the grams is on that bad boy, but it's 20 on the Insta360 Go, and then it's 26 grams on the Insta360 Go 2. But the Go 2 does have an ND filter on it, and then of course it's got the placard on the front, and it's got its own remote, and the legs kick out in the back, so it's also a little stand. So that's kind of the cool thing about that, but it is a little bit bigger. But to be honest with you, videos that come out of here are pretty good unless the sun's directly overhead. It kind of messes with the ND filter, makes everything look foggy. Here, this thing's crystal clear all the time. Change it up, but from there you can change it between horizontal or profile kind of thing, or using that Flowmax. That ain't it. Flow state stabilization. Flow state stabilization versus FPV. The big difference here with this camera is, well, that it only records for 5 minutes FPV. It gets super hot. This one will record, I think, for 30 minutes and gets hot, but not super hot. So there's the differences between those, but still, if you're going to get into it, I'd probably go with these, unless for some reason you're going to do a lot of cockpit stuff and you want to have sealed cockpits and you want to be able to have the remote to be able to turn it on and off without having to push the button. That's what I would recommend there. So that's something to look forward to. Let's take a look at my notes, see what else we got. Oh, no, we're not going to look at my notes right now. We're going to actually get back into bingo, and I know everybody likes that because they think it's awesome. And yes, they do. All right, let's get into that bingo, Sam. Let's get into that bingo, Sam. And let me get back into that bingo list, which is B. All right, everybody get yourselves that look on that bingo list, screenshot it if you haven't already. And let's get ready to roll it. And if you're holding, now's a good time to turn it up. All right, bingo cam it is. Let's get up into that bingo cam. Let's give it a firm jostle. I guess we never saw Shay in here either, huh? I am only using the one Mobius, Brian Ford says. Brian, whatever works, my man. Yeah, great day flying, boss, says. That's awesome. Here in Georgia, it starts off absolutely beautiful. Middle of the day, still absolutely beautiful, but goodness gracious, windy. And then, like right now, it'll start dying down. So, as beautiful as during the day, you can't do any flying during the day here. Not right now. Scott Settles in the house. What's up? Scott Settles in the house.
Come on. Where's my sound? Scott, I don't know what happened. Let's just say Scott Setzel's in the house. At least that perk worked. Why did the other one work?
Wow.
There it is. A little bomb chicka wow wow for old Scott Settle. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and roll this up. See who we got. Now Scott's in the house. It'd be cool if he won. Hey, Kenneth Wines is in the house. Better late than never. That's right, my friend. Better late than never. Because we're doing our fourth bingo roll. So we've only had one winner. I'll let you guess who it was. Think previous winner and just narrow it down to the two that you know win the most. The bully of the bingo gods love him. Here we go. All right, got one in the cup. And we got a smooth release. Oh, if I had $1 for every time I heard that. All right, here we go. I just noticed to get my microphone in a different spot today. Let's see here. We are looking at here. Oh, well, it is an O, actually. It is 71. Let me make sure that's right. Yep, 071. 071 is Thomas M. Thomas M. It's Thomas M in the house. Thomas M in the house. I don't know. 80-minute record time. Thomas M., are you in the house? I do not see you, sir. Oh, well, that damn 8-ball was right. It said we weren't going to have 3 winners. We didn't. That sucks. All right, so what else do I got? See if there's anything new in the stream I need to talk. Yeah, 20-mile-an-hour winds today in New Jersey, but I still flew. Heck yeah. You look at that wind and you go, not today, wind. Not today. Oh. All right, do we have Thomas M. in the house? I don't think so. Unfortunately. All right, so what else we got? I got some other things to talk about. Sorry it's taking a little longer today, folks, but let's see. I do still have Joke of the Day. Joke of the Day is still coming. Also have some pause nods. Let's go ahead and do some pause nods. That's right. Let's get into some pause nods. And my first pause nod is this one. And look at that. It's from Tug Hill. My favorite DIY plane. Nice bombing run. Love the camera angles. Keep praying for you. Oh, Tug Hill. Thanks, sir. That's with the Hobby Zone Aero Scout Bomber Test number 2. Yeah, that is a great plane. I love that plane. And as a matter of fact, the footballs that Randy Butterfield won today are the exact footballs that are on that particular plane. That's why you hear them whistling when they hit the ground. So there you go. And if you don't like the footballs, rip the whistles out, put them on your planes anyway. Doesn't take much. All right, what else we got? We got this one. It's from KB. And it says, Awesome Dave. Also the same video, Hobby Zone Aero Scout Bomber video. Awesome Dave. I've always considered rigging some sort of bomb drop on my Timber X, maybe on the Apprentice, maybe sometime. Here's a great idea for a super simple servo release mechanism. One servo. Get yourself one of those, well, you can use this just a regular long one or one of the cross jobs, but, and then you basically just have one piece of wire going out of the plane this way and one else that way, and the wire itself is what locks the bomb, and then when you rotate the servo one, pulls those wires in, drops the bombs. There you go. So, pretty simple. And you can use just regular, guide wire or whatever like that, or super long cable, or even zip ties for that matter. You can use zip ties. But yes, yeah, so just one servo, turn on, makes the servo turn, pulls the wires in, drops the bombs. Bada bing! How about a Joker to Dave? All right, you got it. Joker to Dave it is. It is time for Joke of the Dave. Everybody loves Joke of the Day because awesome. That's right, it's awesome. All right, so we're going to get into old Joke of the Dave. Joke of the Dave is this. Do I even need to read this one? No. So, God wants, that's right, it's a Jesus joke. It's a God joke. Sunday, why not? So, God wants to get an idea of how things are going on planet Earth. So he sends one of his angels down, take a look, and just get a little idea what's going on. Come on back and give him a report. So the angel comes back, and he tells him, well, God, Earth's, not doing great. 95% of the people are, doing their whatever they want to do, and only 5 of them are being righteous. And God is concerned, and he thinks to himself, he says, maybe I should, get a second opinion just to make sure. So he sends another one of his angels down. And he also gives himself a perusal of the earth, and sure enough comes back up, said, yep, sure enough, only 5% of them are righteous, and the other 95 are, doing whatever they want to do. So God, being concerned as he is, and of course in this technological age, he pipes out an email to that 5%, and he sends it down. You know what that email said? Oh, you don't either? Yeah, I didn't get one. So anyway, that's Joke of the Dave. Never said they'd be great, just said they'd be free, and everybody loves free. Just like it's free to subscribe, so make sure you do. Oh, Shadow waited all that time for that joke, and he's probably like this right now. I can almost hear the slump in his chair from here. That was what I waited for. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, what else we got? I think excuse me. I still think we got another pause nod though. So here we go from Promotus. Speaking of Promotus from earlier, very cool day. My son and I rigged a servo-operated drop on the PZT-28 to drop a modified model rocket. It worked great. I'll send you some short video clip, and that's what I mentioned earlier. You did send me that, and it's a fantastic video. Hopefully you'll go ahead and put that up on the tube and let everybody else enjoy that as well, Promotus, because that's a pretty great little kicking video you put out there. So pretty sweet stuff. So speaking of that pretty sweet stuff, our kicking videos, let's go to my most current video now. Here's my subs at 825, and you may have noticed that earlier. It says 40 in 28 days. It's pretty great. My SunTrust video, which is I thought would be a short, but apparently I posted it as a video. But nonetheless, that wasn't supposed to be a video, but that's doing okay-ish. But yeah, so thank you so much to everybody that has subscribed, and if you're new to the channel or whatnot, thank you so much for being here tonight as well. Please know that I try to do these live streams every Sunday night. And just in case for some reason I can't, but try to keep them going. So we'll see how that works out. Just like with the stream, I gotta try to keep it going. It's a one-man show, so if there's something you didn't like, it's on me. So what else we got here? All right, so I have something else for you. Pause nods, word of the day. Oh, word of the day. Now this is when I was setting up for the show today and get to the word of the day. I realized this is the word of the day from a month ago that I never got to put out. So that was one last thing I had to do. So here's word of the day. And everybody loves word of the Dave because it's awesome. Because it's awesome. That's right. So word of the Dave is Apollonian. Apollonian. Who knows what Apollonian means? Get your brain caps on. And I know most of you are thinking of the singer right now. I know most of you are, because I know I was. And then you start thinking about Prince. And then you start thinking about the movie Purple Rain. And then you start thinking about, I need to watch Purple Rain. Apollonian is relating to the rational, ordered, and self-disciplined aspects of human nature. Apollonian. And that is the word of the Dave. That's right. Hey, I bet you guys have not used that word in a long time. And now, I bet you want to watch Purple Rain too. Oh, I'm infecting your brains. Purple. Shadow's like, purple. I see purple. Shadow Fiddlesticks. Oh, Fiddlesticks. Hey, speaking of KB's in the house, KB's in the hoose. Hey, KB, did you see we gave you a shout out in the pause nods? Hope you got a chance to check that out, because we did. If you didn't, well, you're going to have to just watch this video again later, buddy. I know you will. You're a good kid like that. All right, so we talked about word of the day. We talked about that. We talked about that. Now, we're getting kind of close toward the edge here. Yep, getting kind of close to the end. But I have one more thing for you, friends. I certainly do. Now, I've got a video. It's coming out 7:30 tonight. I'm not putting it on Premiere or anything like that. Just going to put the video out. Maybe I'll change it to Premiere. We'll see. But I'm just going to put the video out. But normally I would show you the video down here. But instead, today I'm going to give you a little K-mercial. So get ready for this. This is coming soon. All right. See how this works. See how this works.
Ah, dang it. Damn it. Does look like it's blinking. Let's try it again. Alrighty, here we go. Oh shit.
All right, friends, there you go. Little commercial for a video that's coming out. Yeah, it's pretty much a regular Dave Yourself video. A couple of cameras on board, but pretty good, pretty interesting video. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Hopefully that you will check that out, and hopefully you like that. Hopefully you like the landing gear on that kite is a curse. Yeah, putting the F-16 landing gear on that thing, it does make it a little high, but it's all I had, and it is working. So you know, it is what it is. It's working good. So yeah, so thank you so much, folks. I appreciate everybody being here. It looks like I am probably coming down to the end of my show notes here. Let's take a look, see if there's anything else I missed. Zaboop. Let's see. We did Word of the Dave, Joke of the Dave, 100,000 sub thing. Yep, bald head or mullet. We got somebody gave me one thing for rat tail. I think that was Shadow Ops. So we got that out. So let me know if you guys what you want to see of that hair thing. Of course, we'll have plenty of time to work on that some more. Video teaser did that. Did some of the new Dave It Yourself stuff. Talked about the Catch Me If You Can project. Kyler, since you didn't hear this, Catch Me If You Can is taking a screenshot of my face out of any of my videos where I'm making some sort of goofball face. You happen to stop it at the right time where I'm just making some face, and then submit it to me via the Dave It Yourself channel at gmail.com. Notate what video you got that screenshot from, because as soon as that person notates that video, nobody else can vote on that video, so there's no duplicates of photos. And then we're going to pick the top 5. Everybody's going to vote on those top 5, and then from there one of those guys is going to get a crazy prize, which I'll probably try to give away maybe at the Bigfoot event. So we'll be looking to do that here pretty quick. Let's see, and I think that's about it. Yep, certainly it is. All right, friends, so I think we're at the point where we're getting ready to wind it up here. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do so. Oh, dang. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about this some more. There we go. All right, so let me do a little thanks to everybody that's here is in the house of KBRC. Thank you so much for being here, sir. I appreciate it. I hope that camera's working out well for you. Mike SSI, thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. Boss223, I do appreciate you being here as well, sir. Thank you so much. Let me turn it down just a little bit. Doesn't need to be that loud, I don't think. Tug Hill, of course, thank you, sir. God prayers for Bruce, sir. And Brian Ford, thank you, sir, for being here, mate. Good to see you. Mike SSI, Shadow Ops. I know you had to split, brother. I saw you had to cut out, but thank you so much for being here while you were here. Shadow Ops shortly cut out right after that joke. I'll have a better one next week, Shadow, I promise. Oh, so Boss223, Jeff in Lower Alabama, thank you so much, sir. I hope you're going to be there at the Bigfoot event. Can't wait. Who else here? Scott Settles in the hoose. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for being here, Scott. Tug Hill. And who else we got up in here? I'm going to try to scroll up as much as I can. Kenneth Wise is in the hoose. Thank you so much, Kenneth, for being here. And, of course, Jerry Willifong, thank you so much for being here. And Randy Butterfield, a big winner. Don't forget, Randy, if you want those whistles or you want the bombs, you want the whole kit and caboodle, let me know. We'll get some more decals and another utility tool from Atlanta Hobby. So let me know about that. Randy Hardy was in the house. Hey, Randy, I'm sorry I didn't shout out to you earlier, sir, but I'm going to shout out to you now. Thank you so much for being here. Randy Hardy, Randy Hardy, Randy Hardy. And who else we got up in the house here? GB Linden, thank you so much for being here, sir, as well. And Aerospace Matt, I can't believe I saw you in the chat tonight. That is great to see you back in here, sir. So much good to see you in here. Great to see you. And who else we got up in here? Promotus, we said hello to. Brian Chambers was in the house. Thank you, Brian. And let's see, ARG Vision, also in the house. Thank you so much. Oh, man, you guys did great. So we're at 18 likes right now. We'll see what that peak viewers was here. And hopefully we'll get a chance to win for everybody. JCB67, thank you so much for being here. And until next time, I am Dave, and I am out.